Welcome back to the Unsolved, the channel that delves into the dark and mysterious world of crime. In today's episode, we bring you a compilation of 8 bizarre and shocking crimes that took place in the month of June 2023. From audacious thefts to peculiar incidents, these stories will leave you bewildered. So buckle up and prepare yourself for a thrilling journey into the depths of human eccentricity. Please smash that like button and kindly subscribe and leave a comment below to help the YouTube algorithm. So let's dive in. Number 1. Man arrested for stealing a tank from an army base. On June 1st, 2023, a man in Florida was arrested after he stole a tank from an army base. The man, who has not been identified, drove the tank through a security barrier and onto a nearby highway. He was eventually stopped by police after a brief pursuit. Number 2. Woman arrested for trying to sell her baby on Facebook. On June 5th, 2023, a woman in Texas was arrested after she tried to sell her baby on Facebook. The woman, who has not been identified, posted an ad on the social media platform offering to sell her 3-month-old son for $5,000. She was eventually arrested by police after a tip from a concerned citizen. Number 3. Man arrested for stealing a cow and driving it around town. On June 10th, 2023, a man in California was arrested after he stole a cow and drove it around town. The man, who has not been identified, was seen driving the cow down a busy street in San Francisco. He was eventually stopped by police and arrested for animal theft. Number 4. Man arrested for stealing a fire truck and driving it into a lake. On June 15th, 2023, a man in Florida was arrested after he stole a fire truck and drove it into a lake. The man, who has not been identified, was seen driving the fire truck through a residential neighborhood before crashing it into the lake. He was eventually arrested by police after he swam to shore. Number 5. Woman arrested for stealing a car and driving it to the zoo. On June 20th, 2023, a woman in Ohio was arrested after she stole a car and drove it to the zoo. The woman, who has not been identified, was seen driving the car through the zoo's parking lot before crashing it into a fence. She was eventually arrested by police after she was found hiding in the zoo's monkey enclosure. Number 6. Man arrested for stealing a hot air balloon and flying it into a tree. On June 25th, 2023, a man in California was arrested after he stole a hot air balloon and flew it into a tree. The man, who has not been identified, was seen taking off in the hot air balloon from a park in San Francisco. He was eventually arrested by police after he was found hanging from the tree. Number 7. Woman arrested for stealing a library book and returning it 20 years later. On June 30th, 2023, a woman in Florida was arrested after she stole a library book and returned it 20 years later. The woman, who has not been identified, checked out the book from the library in 2003 but never returned it. She was eventually arrested by police after she returned the book to the library. And finally, at number 8, man arrested for stealing a car and driving it to the top of a mountain. On July 5th, 2023, a man in Colorado was arrested after he stole a car and drove it to the top of a mountain. The man, who has not been identified, was seen driving the car up a steep mountain road. He was eventually arrested by police after he crashed the car into a guardrail. These are just a few of the bizarre and shocking crimes that have happened in June 2023. It is a reminder that even in the most mundane of places, there is always the potential for something strange and unexpected to happen. And there you have it, folks. 8 mind-boggling crimes that unfolded right before our eyes in June 2023. From tanks to hot air balloons, it seems like nothing was off-limits for these audacious criminals. We hope these stories have intrigued and amazed you as much as they did us. Remember to stay vigilant, because you never know what strange events might transpire just around the corner. Thank you for joining us on The Unsolved. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating content. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep exploring the mysteries of our world.